Now we're going to take a look at the black and white filters in LightZone. Starting with version 3.4, as we roll over each filter, we can see in the preview window what the effect would be if we click on it. This is the equivalent of putting on different colored filters in front of your camera when you take your picture. The interesting thing about it, of doing this in LightZone, is that you have an infinite ability to modulate the kind of filter that you're going to use and also the strength of the filter. I have this color chart labeled so that when we do finally make an adjustment, we still will be able to read what the color was, even though it's now in black and white. So I chose the yellow filter. Now let's examine the response of the other colors because I chose the yellow filter. The bluer tones turn really dark and the yellow tones lighten up. One of the great features in LightZone is even after you apply a filter, you can still fine-tune it. You can adjust the color so it's as if you take that one filter off your camera and screw on another filter, or you can adjust the intensity of the filter, the tonality of it, and then you can also adjust the effect of it. Being able to move this around allows you to totally adjust the mood of the photograph based on the filter you're using. There might be a certain area of the subject that you want to enhance or bring out or even minimize. This can happen even retroactively after you've already applied the filter. And then, of course, there is the possibility to isolate the black and white filter or any other filter in LightZone with a color selection. This allows you to get really creative with any of the tools in LightZone. If you'd like to experiment with this file, it's in the exercise folder. It's called Color 9. You can see as you roll over the black and white style set what effect you might achieve with each particular filter. And then if you choose one, you can see how the color changes when you go around the spectrum of the color wheel, just as if you were switching filters on the front end of your camera. This is a very educational process. It's something that every photographer should experiment with. Only these days you don't have to buy a slew of filters in order to see what the results are. So go ahead and try it and see what you can come up with in your own photographs. This image and most of our other sample images are located in the LZ Exercise Files folder. You can download individual lessons or the entire group of sample images.